What's good, YouTube? It's your favorite Shut Up and React. I want to thank you for clicking on this YouTube reaction, man. Dr. Umar has been busted. Dr. Umar has been busted red-handed, scamming the people. And guess what? Guess what? You niggas still gon' y'all still gonna donate. Y'all still gonna donate. Yeah, watch, yeah. Cause you wanna know what's gonna happen? Y'all gonna say the white man. The white man. The white man is the reason for this. We don't listen to no white man, right? Hit the like button, y'all. Spencer Cornelia just dropped a bomb.
Dr. Umar Johnson may have pulled off the smartest scam I've ever seen. He's a controversial figure in the black community, often bashing Obama, LeBron, and even Oprah.
Barack Obama was a flunky, he was a functionary, he was a stool pigeon, and he was a puppet, and yes, he was a coon. Barack Obama did absolutely nothing to benefit Africa. He did absolutely nothing to benefit African people. So Oprah and LeBron...
Now, time out now. No. I know, like Africa, who got... the United States... Africa? Who the fuck? We got people here starving. We got people... You know what? I ain't gonna talk shit right now. I'm just let Spencer say what he gotta say. The white man. See, yeah, to say what he gotta say, because that's what I know y'all gonna say. The white man. Let's take his Caucasianness out of it. Let's listen to the facts.
Ron, don't give them $250 for the white school. Put it in their hands.
And he defends Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby, the most significant black male actor and comedian of all time. When all the crusty snow bunnies came out against him a couple years ago, you said nothing.
He's got 1 million followers on Instagram and over 200,000 on Twitter. His beliefs are outlandish and many would say outdated. He's against interracial marriage and still believes he can cure a certain type of people, but he's not short on conviction. He stated his grand vision to build a school for black children over a decade ago and still hasn't opened it. Many people...
Over a decade ago.
People are calling him a scammer, but others keep donating to him. I dug deep to get the full story. Let's dive in.
Brothers and sisters, I am happy and elated to report to you today that we have found the location for the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey RBG International Leadership Academy for Pan-African Excellence.
Now, remember that name, the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey. Remember that name. That's a very, very unique name. Very unique name.
Dr. Umar Johnson, whose birth name is Jermaine Shoemake, legally changed his name to Umar Rashad Ibn Abdullah Johnson, presumably to sound more African. As he calls
One shot fired.
himself the Prince of Pan-Africanism, the worldwide movement to unite all ancestral Africans and eliminate colonization and white supremacy. He claims to be a direct descendant of Frederick Douglass, to which the Douglass family responded, "That is cap." He travels across the country giving speeches in support of this message, and he's quite the captivating speaker.
Frederick Douglass said, "If there is no struggle, there is no progress. Those who profess to favor freedom but deprecate agitation are like men who want crops without plowing up the ground. They want the rain but can't stand the thunder or the lightning. They want the ocean but they're scared of the awful roar of the waves."
He is a doctor of psychology, or is he? He claims to have graduated from the Philadelphia College of Osteopathic Medicine, but an investigation from the Root turned up some fishy things. We could not find any evidence that Johnson graduated from PCOM. 99% of students who received a doctorate from PCOM have their dissertation available online, but Johnson's is not. PCOM also posts videos of its graduation ceremonies online, except someone has submitted a copyright infringement claim only for the graduation ceremony that took place in the year Umar Johnson supposedly graduated. I'm getting... Catch me if you can vibes here, but I haven't seen definitive proof either way. And if his degree isn't fake, then his school certainly is. Or is it? In 2014, he announced his mission to build a school for black children.
I hope to make the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey RBG International Leadership Academy for African Children. I implore you, I beg you, I summon you, and I petition you to donate to this cause.
Let's see what has happened since.
So far, we raised $250,000, and Dr. Umar Johnson is trying to build a state-of-the-art school for black boys that y'all all know I need.
In 2015, he actually raised over $400,000 on GoFundMe for the academy, and then he claimed that PayPal sabotaged him.
PayPal sabotaged me. PayPal sabotaged us. Sabotaged us. No, nigga, you spent that money on hookers, nigga. That's what you spent that money on, nigga. Yeah, that's what you spent that money on. Yeah, get mad.
PayPal sabotaged us, y'all. The Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy is a school that I conceived of a very long time ago, but began to actually put teeth into the creation of that school a couple of years ago.
How will my academy be able to sustain itself the same way private schools all across America sustain themselves? I mean, there's no secret to how you do that. You fundraise, you have tuition, you also float endowment.
I'm skeptical his school is being built, let alone has the funding to actually sustain itself. Much like in business, you need sales and revenue to sustain yourself. To do that, you need to be in direct communication with your customers. And today, I partnered with Nextiva.
Now, y'all heard what the man said. He done raised over 400,000. Okay, 400,000. Sorry, Spence. I'm gonna have to skip past this part. And we here for the Dragon of Umar, not Nextiva. But you are 100% on the right path. Shout out to Lennon Honor, who's been kicking his back end for years and years. And people keep saying, "Stop, Lennon! Stop, Lennon! Stop!" No, never stop, Lennon. Never stop. Don't stop till you get enough.
Your plan.
Atlanta was a finalist city for the first Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy.
So in 2018, 4 years after he promised he would build a school, he's still scouting locations. This one is in Atlanta. More on that in a minute.
I'm live at the Fred Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy, your academy, our academy. Get the donations in. It's not a game.
In 2019, he promised heaven on earth, whatever that means. I think education is a great thing, but I doubt any middle schooler has ever called math class heaven on earth.
Because this is the month that renovations will commence.
All is well with the HVAC. The HVAC is in Delaware, but it cannot be installed unless the Prince of Pan-Africanism, CEO of FDMG. I need to be present.
Yeah, I'm sure he can't possibly get anyone else to be present for the HVAC guy.
Stop confusing homeschools with regular schools. Stop comparing homeschools to real schools.
Look at that disheveled ass school he's walking through. First of all, I always ask, well, how you gonna pay the staff every year? Is the staff gonna come there and teach these children just cause? Just out of the strength of they like? Come on, son. They got cafeteria janitors. We got teachers. We got phys ed. We got the human. We got the counselors. Bro, there's so many people in a school that need to be paid. Fundraising is not going to do it. It's just not going to do it.
This is a real school.
Would anyone building an actual school need to tell people it's a real school? Sounds like he's trying a little too hard to convince people his school is actually being built.
Look at them big, beautiful windows, brothers and sisters. Look at the big, beautiful windows on the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy.
Oh great, 9 years later he finally has windows. Well, at least in 2024 he actually started painting the building.
I want to thank the brothers and sisters who came out this past weekend to Wilmington, Delaware to help us paint the inside of the Marcus Garvey Re-Africanization Academy.
And on March 1st, 2024, Umar did what everyone has waited a decade for. He set an opening date, September 3rd, 2024. Narrator, the school did not open.
Well, the time has come. I have kept my promise, and I will deliver to our young men and their parents, especially our single mother, a school that will be a heaven on earth
Well, no, Umar, you didn't keep your promise.
No.
I gotta hand it to Umar, though. This long con is genius. He'll be leaving breadcrumbs every year for the next 50 years. Anytime someone asks, when will the school actually open, he'll continue to reply, soon. Just look at the progress we're making. This week we built the basketball court. Here's how he responds to the haters. Good Garvey Day, Empress. I'm not doing anything about the hate. My work speaks for itself. I've done more to assist and transform the way Black parents and children do business with and resist exploitation from the Eurocentric psychological, academic, pharmaceutical, industrial complex on the grassroots level than any Black psychologist in history. Let the hate continue. I'm too focused on my divine mission to give it any of my precious energy. Umar is full of excuses too. He blames GoFundMe for removing his account, but it appears this may have been due to his lack of non-profit status that he says he was in the process of applying for. The exact amount of donations he's received is tough to gauge. It's not hard to believe that he's raised several $millions in the past decade. And much like that friend who never pays you back, for every delay he's got another excuse. First, it's not enough donations, then real estate issues, then license.
Facts. Always got some. Oh, my mom's sick. Oh, I had to go take out the trash. Matter of fact, you just keep that. You keep that $100. See ya.
Licensing issues, then HVAC, then not enough community commitment, and the list goes on. In a hilarious twist, it appears that someone may have copied his scam.
Now, follow along from this point on. If you didn't listen to nothing he said in the beginning, follow along.
Exactly. In fact, they have almost the exact same name. I initially thought it was the same school until I saw Umar saying it wasn't. Good Garvey Day, brothers and sisters, please be aware that FDMGA.com is in no way affiliated with the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Leadership Academy. The official FDMG Academy does not operate a website at this time. My team is investigating this website. Umar's school is called the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Leadership Academy. This school is called the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. It's only missing the word leadership. You can't make this stuff up. And out of all the footage I watched of Dr. Umar talking about his school, I never once heard him mention the word leadership when referencing the school's name. So the school website offers a couple Swahili lessons on its homepage and says you can enroll in online classes until the physical school is built in Atlanta. Wait a minute, Umar talked about opening a school in Atlanta.
I was about 2 seconds away from purchasing a school in Atlanta.
This coincidence seems a little fishy. And there's no info anywhere on this website about who runs it, just a contact number. My search for the contact number came up empty, the domain info is hidden. Then I realized that the Swahili lesson on the homepage is hosted by Vimeo. So I clicked over to Vimeo and found a new clue. The Fred Hampton Gun Club. So then I clicked over to the website and what do you know?
Peace and Pan-Africanism. This is your big brother, Dr. Umar Ifatunde. Make sure y'all support the Fred Hampton Gun Club. Make sure you donate to the Fred Hampton Gun Club. Make sure you join the Fred Hampton Gun Club.
And this is what we call getting caught in 4K. So he lied about his team investigating the website. He either runs it himself or his buddies decided to get in on the action too. So is Umar Johnson a scammer? Well, much like Schrodinger's cat experiment, you won't know until you open the box. In other words, until he does or doesn't open the school, we can't definitively say whether he's a scammer or not. That's the genius of it all. And even if he does open the school, he could be pocketing the interest on millions over a decade. The initial $400,000 in 2015 would be over $1 million today if invested in the S&P 500. So even if he opened the school today, he could have potentially pocketed a significant amount of money. And once the school is open, no one will even think to investigate. This is all just wild speculation, and we don't know the exact amount he's raised over these years, but it's all within the realm of possibility. Mere incompetence is very possible too, but strains credibility for me. For sheer entertainment value, I'm hoping he's produced the longest con. In all seriousness though, it's sad that so many people donated to him in the hopes of building a school for the Black community, regardless of whether it's a scam or just incompetence. It's sad. To make up for it, I will soon be opening the Spencer Cornelia Center for Students Who Can't Read Good. Donation link is in the description. Thanks for watching.
But y'all love y'all some Umar though, don't y'all? I'm out.